Hey everyone, it's ChocoKitty1996, and today I'm going to do a basic face makeup tutorial for you. When you're at a convention or at a photo shoot, you don't always have time to stop and touch up on your makeup, so you need something that's going to last all day. I'm going to show you my basic routine for when I go to a convention. Alright, before I begin, I'm going to go through all the products I'll be using in this tutorial. First we have Smashbox Face Primer Photo Finish. We have Maybelline New York Dream Fresh BB Cream in medium sheer. Now I actually don't use this as a BB cream because it's not really a BB cream. I use this as sort of a tinted moisturizer / extra primer. And it really evens out your skin tone, as you'll hopefully see, though my camera quality is kind of poor, I apologize. So, BB cream. Then we have 3 face powders, all L'Oreal True Match. I love this brand of foundation and face powder, so. N2, my skin color. N3, just a tad bit darker than my skin color. And N4, which is 2 shades darker. I use N3 and N4 for a little bit of contouring, as you'll see. And then I have my liquid foundation, L'Oreal True Match, in N2, Classic Ivory. And for blush, I have Wet n Wild Ultimate Minerals Loose Blush in 163 Pinch Pink. And that's it for products. As for brushes, I'll be using the Perspectives Foundation brush. Normally I use Eco Tools, but I am currently packed for a convention, so that brush I cannot use right now. And then my face brushes, these are, I honestly don't know the brand. They're very cheap, just brandless brushes that I got a few years ago that I just happen to use because I don't buy brushes. But they're nice. And then I have my blending sponge. I got this from Sephora. Yeah, you can actually get a cheaper one online, but my mom bought this and didn't like it, so it's mine now, and I'd rather like it for foundation. So, blending sponge. Alright, that seems to be about it. So now we'll move on to the tutorial. Alright, so now I'm kind of blind because I just took my glasses off, and I'm going to start now. As you can see, I'm wearing no makeup right now. I have acne, gross, whatever. Ignore that, please. Anyways, so I'm going to start with the Smashbox Photo Finish Face Primer. I'm just going to take a little bit and use my finger to apply it all over my face. Only use a little bit, because actually if you use too much face primer, it clogs your pores and will make your skin even more oily. The same goes for eyeshadow primer. And also, a little fun fact when putting this on, if you use too much eyeshadow primer, your eyeshadow will crease way more easier. So, use primer sparingly, because a little goes a long way. Alright, so we got my primer on. Next we'll do a layer of the BB cream. Now, actually, my skin's more of a medium light, though this is just a solid medium. This brand blends really light. Like, honestly, it'll look dark when you put it on your finger, which, see, that looks dark, but it's very sheer. So, you're going to use just this all around. Again, it's not a true BB cream because it doesn't have anti-aging in it, anti-aging products, and so it's really a tinted moisturizer with sunscreen kind of, but anyways, so this, you just want to blot in with your fingers. I tried using a sponge with this, and honestly, it looks better if you just use your fingers because it doesn't look really precise. Forward, you have to put a little action, and now you'll see it makes your face very shiny, but that's okay because once I put on foundation and setting powder or face powder or what have you, it'll look a lot less shiny. So let's see, there we go, and sorry for the poor camera quality. I tried to get some light in here so it's not yellow, because when I don't have the window open, my face looks completely yellow, even though it probably does look nice right now. So yeah, BB cream. Got that on. Okay. Next, I'm going to do my L'Oreal True Match in N2. And I'm going to use, I haven't used this foundation brush before, but it looks like my Eco Tools one, so hopefully this will work well. Alright, so I'm just going to put a little bit on the back of my hand. There we go. Okay, I love this. Anyways, so got a little bit on the back of my hand. I should have put it on my right hand, whatever. Anyways, I start by like messily applying it onto my face, and then I'll blend it in with a sponge. So honestly, right now it's gonna look kind of weird, but it's okay. And also, I'm not wearing glasses right now, and I'm not wearing contacts, so I'm going by memory on this one. Anyways, so also, you don't have to touch up your makeup a lot, but if you just they sell these great, I don't have any right now, but they sell these great, like, little, they look like those, fabric softener sheets that you put in your dryer. They sell them at Sephora. I think it's like either 10 or 20 for like a pack of a lot. They're these great sheets that you just dab on your face and it picks the oil up right off of your face. Just something to mull over buying. I probably plan to buy some soon. They work really well. So if you're just on the go and you need something to pick that oil up off your face, like right before a photo shoot, they're great. They come in like a little gold package if I recall, and they fit like right in like a purse or something. I'm trying to remember what they're called. I'll get back to you on that. Alright, checking the mirror here. So as you can see, it's already starting to cover up my terrible acne. I really need to get working on that, but whatever. Oh, also, I didn't do this because I'm not going to put on a wig, but if you're doing your makeup, put on the wig cap first, because it'll A, get your bangs out of your eyes, and B, trying to put on a wig cap and not mess up your makeup is physically impossible. At least it is for me. Got this imaging. So yeah, I made that mistake the other day when I was putting on my Pikachu wig for my intro video. I almost smeared my eyeliner everywhere. It was terrible. Alright, so now I have my basic brush layer on. I'm gonna go ahead and take my sponge, dab off the remainder off the back of my hand, and I'm just gonna like pat it along and blend it in. If you like rub it on your face, A, your face will kind of turn a little bit red, and B, you're gonna wipe half of that makeup right off. So really just kind of like pat it all over, and then take the chisel end and kind of go like this. Like lightly wipe it across to blend it in. I'm actually not gonna be using concealer because the rings under my eyes aren't that bad. Really, for me, my concealer is just putting extra foundation in my eyes. If not, a little bit more BB cream, because also that'll really brighten your eyes a little bit. In fact, I'm going to do that right now. I'm going to put a little bit more of this under my eyes. Just wake them up a little bit. I usually don't use concealer, actually. I actually only really wear makeup for cosplay and the like, because I'm lazy in the morning and before school. I don't like to make up on my layers for sleep. Put that around your eyes a little bit. Just brighten them a little. There we go. So. Why I keep calling it BB cream, even though it's not really perfect. Alright, so then I'm gonna go ahead and just put on a little bit of my normal face powder with my big fluffy brush. Use a little bit though, because it'll look cakey if you use a lot, and I'll just kind of like dab it and pat it on. Alright, so now I'm going to contour my face, and let's see, I'm going to grab the N3, here we go. Got my N3 powder, running out of it, kind of, sort of. And for the N3, I usually just put a little bit along my forehead. It's really hard to see on this camera because it's a very poor quality camera, but I really just like to dot the slightly darker shade along my forehead. It shows up in photos really well. The tutorial I'm doing right now is for like cosplay photo shoots, and then just generally at a convention, because I don't usually get your picture taken. I have to look in your eyes. Yeah, it looks good. Perfect. Then I'm going to take my chisel brush thingy, the N4, and that's where I'm going to go under my cheekbones right here. I do really basic contouring, if any. Some days I just don't, and really get a little bit more. stuck in my cheeks and just hard to see on this camera. After the tutorial, I'll probably go take some pictures on my camera. Not this camera, but my camera that doesn't make video, but actually as you can see, my skin looks a lot clearer now, whereas at the beginning of the video, it was just terrible with acne. This makeup routine, really, it lasts me probably about, I'd say, 2.5 hours, and I have to touch up with a little bit of powder and sometimes this oil removing wipes. Those help a lot tremendously. They're perfect for tonight. Alright, moving on to blush. We got the Ultimate Minerals Wet n Wild blush in 163 Pinched Pink. It's a really loose powder. I've had this powder forever. I don't know. I use it really sparingly. So, let's see. I'm going to go back and use my medium-sized face brush earlier. And just swirl a bit on there. This is really pink, but it shows up very nicely in photos. It's not really for every day. So, for your face shape, you might want to do blush differently, but I have a very round face, so I do it on the apples of my cheeks and go up around by like my temples and sweep it down a little bit, and that looks really nice on my face shape. So if you have a round face, do what I do. Alright, and it's okay to go a little bit extra on the blush, because like I said, this is really pink, but in photos it looks really good. Put a little more on the apple of my cheeks, need a little bit more blush. Alright. Sweep down from the temples. Yeah, I'll definitely take some pictures with my nicer camera, because this is just, it's not even showing up that well. So, here we go. My acne is pretty much invisible now, and because of my lights right there, my face looks really shiny, but I'm sure it is not.